Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's so lovely to have you. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. My little channel is growing, which is awesome. So thank you so much. If this is your first time stumbling across and watching one of my videos, welcome. I hope that you enjoy your time and that you hit that subscribe button. And of course, welcome all of my yarny friends that come back week after week, or not so much week after week recently, but who come back each time I record a video and watch and like and comment. It really means the world. So happy New Year. It is January the 4th, I think. If it's not really a big deal. But I don't have my watch on me that tells me what the date is at the moment. But I'm pretty sure it is the 4th today. Anyway, I hope that you had an amazing Christmas and New Year with your family. I had planned on recording a video just before Christmas, but life happened and I didn't really get to... I will explain a little bit, but I just didn't get to get on again. So I hope that you had a wonderful time. I know that Christmas is sometimes challenging, and it was challenging for us as well, but there is so much to be thankful for, which is a blessing. So as far as what this video is going to be about, this is going to be a little bit more of a chit-chatty video. I do have a finished object to show you, which is awesome. And I also have a work in progress that I wanted to talk to you about as well. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a chit-chat as far as what my plans and dreams are for 2020 as far as crafting and what that looks like for my channel. So thank you so much. Like I said, I am so blown away by all of the Christmas cards that I received. Thank you so much to everybody that sent cards and gifts. It was incredibly humbling and so amazing for me and for my family as well, I suppose, to see how the community that we have here is so cool and awesome. So thank you so much to everybody who sent things my way for the holiday season. It truly meant the world. So as many of you know, if you have been a long time viewer, you'll know that I suffer from and have spoken about fairly openly about my anxiety and what that looks like for me. So just before Christmas, my family and I usually do a little camping trip before Christmas, and basically my anxiety was crazy. I had a really terrible panic attack and we had to come home. It was not the way that I had planned that particular little adventure to go, and I guess it sort of made me look and reevaluate some things. So I've made an appointment to see my doctor in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to get a referral to see a psychologist and talk through some of the stuff around my anxiety and the triggers, and just get some tools to be able to manage it a little bit more. So I've kind of been a bit of a wipeout after I guess a lot of you guys will know, if you suffer from anxiety, that what generally tends to happen after you have a really big high is that you then get knocked out with a really big low. And I have fibromyalgia as well, which kind of plays off the anxiety. And so when everything is traveling really well, it's all really good. But if I have a really big panic attack and I end up with a really terrible fibro flare a few days later, which is what happened as well. So we soldiered through Christmas and, you know, had the usual stuff that happens at Christmas time. Next year or this Christmas, I'm going to be much more deliberate about who I choose to spend my time with on Christmas Day. And I think it'll probably just be my boys and I, which I'm not unhappy about at all. So that sort of threw everything out of whack as far as recording and crocheting and stuff over the Christmas period then, because I was just pretty much knocked out a little bit, knocked for a six with my anxiety. But I am really hopeful and excited about dealing with some stuff this coming year that we're in. Just so that, I don't have to worry about that stuff anymore, which will be really awesome. So I'm very thankful for my doctor because she's amazing, and I'm really thankful that my hubby and my boys are so amazing and have really been a huge support for me over these last few weeks. So as far as what is my plans and goals and dreams, I suppose, for 2020. So I have decided that 2020 is the year of the sock. I learnt to knit socks, I think probably in 2017, though don't quote me because I'm not quite sure if that's the year, but it was a few years ago, and I knit socks for a lot of people. I did not keep any pairs for myself. I don't know about you guys, but I craft and then I end up gifting a lot of, or most of my makes. But this year, 2020, I have declared it the year of the sock, and I am going to start to work on some socks for me. So I have got my Advent socks that I have been working on, but sadly I am not going to keep these ones. I tried a new toe, so I knit my socks toe up. And I tried a new toe, the rounded toe, which I really like because I wasn't loving the really stark edges of the wedge toe that I had been doing. So I was looking for something that was a little bit smoother, and I came across a recipe on Ravelry for a round toe. If you search round toe on Ravelry, tons of things come up. So just go through and have a look and see what you like. But in my following of the pattern, I ended up casting on 64 stitches, which is too big for my foot. But I have a very beautiful friend who I love like a mum, and I know that she will love the knitted socks as well. So I will finish them off and get them in the mail to her. Hopefully soon. So my idea is year of the sock. I'm going to knit a pair of socks, I'm aiming for a pair of socks a month, and I want to knit them for me, and I'm going to use lots of different beautiful yarns, and I of course will talk to you guys about the yarns and let you know where I got them from, keep you in the loop, of course. I have reached out to a few of the local dyers to me, and also some new dyers to me that are international, to see if they would be so kind as to gift a skein of yarn for me to knit up, and of course then feature on my channel, and then I can use some yarn, or if they wanted to gift a yarn for a potential giveaway. So that's pretty exciting. I have heard back from a few, which is awesome. I've purchased quite a few skeins of hand-dyed yarn in the Christmas New Year period. I guess when I feel a bit anxious, I shop. Sorry, hubby. So I'm waiting for them to arrive and get them ready to go. So I am planning on a February the 1st cast on, and I just need to get these Advent socks pretty much off the needles so that I can get going on my next pair. So I have got one finished object, which is awesome. Here he is. Oh, little squishy. So this gorgeous little teddy bear is a pattern by Kara's Creations. I will leave her Instagram handle up here. She is an Aussie designer and she writes really beautiful patterns. So if you are in the market for a very cute little bear, then I would definitely go and check her out. This pattern actually comes with instructions and details on how to make a girl version of the bear, and her name is Belle and this one is Bob. Now this gorgeous teddy bear is going to be gifted to my massage lady. Her daughter had her third little boy just before Christmas, and so I am booked in for a massage this coming week. So I am very excited to have him off the hook and all stuffed and sewn and ready to go for baby Isaac, so that this can hopefully be something that he will cherish and love for years to come. So the yarn that I used, this is the warm brown color. It is a Red Heart Super Saver, and this is a Paintbox Aran. Now these don't come with color names, but I'm pretty sure it was like a duck egg blue. It does have only just a color on the ball band, but super, super cute, a really nice pattern to work with, and not to mention, he's pretty stinking cute. So this is my one and only finished object for the first of the new year. Woo! So he's going to be wrapped up and gifted to the new mama this coming week. So in my sock sack, I've got my Advent socks. I've been working on them. This is one, and this is the other. So I have probably got another inch to go on this one, definitely. And then I will add the heel in and then just knit up. I like to do the fish lips kiss heel. It's super easy, though what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try, I've seen some people online do the fish lips kiss heel, and except they just do garter rather than purl, and it sort of gives a cute little definition. It just gives some garter bumps on the outside. So I feel like I'm going to try that this time, and if I like it, then that's kind of going to be my go-to heel, so that I don't have to worry about purling, because that sucks a little bit, but it's not too bad. But yeah, so these are my Advent socks, which I'm going to have to gift because they are a little bit too big, but I just love them so much. I don't know what I'm going to do. I did just literally say like a minute ago that I'm going to gift these socks, but I don't know, because I really love them. And so I don't know. I might just keep them for house socks, even if they are a little bit too big. I don't know. So that's kind of, that's my only real whip. I've started on another amigurumi, and I will definitely keep you guys involved, of course, and included as far as updates, but it's only very new, so I have not, so I'm just going to knit on my socks while I'm chit-chattering with you, if that's okay. So I know that I've actually had heaps of people who watch my channel and love to crochet as well, really want to learn to knit socks. So my encouragement is definitely give it a red hot shot in this this coming year. I am going to be talking about my socks that I've got on the needles. I am really excited about getting back into sock knitting. I forgot how much I love it. One of the reasons that I love it is because it's so portable. So I am planning on being able to throw my little sock sack in to my work bag and take them along with me to work, so that I can get some knitting done even when I am at work, because oftentimes, so where I work, we have terrible phone reception, and basically after I finish my lunch, I'm kind of sitting around for 10 or 15 minutes and not really doing anything, and I flick through trashy magazines or read the paper, but I reckon it'd be kind of nice to have some socks to knit on. Instead, I feel like that's a heaps better use of time. So that's my plan for 2020. It's going to be the year of the sock, and I am definitely going to make tons more amigurumi because I really love it. I love amigurumi. I feel like it literally just has my heart. I mean, I don't mind making crochet blankets and shawls and things, and I will continue to do that. You guys know that I work in an aged care home, and so we have lots of residents who don't have any family close by or that come and see them. So I will continue to crochet some shawls and knee rugs this coming year. So that's going to be another one of my big focuses. Is I'm going to make a really concerted effort to get some more knee rugs done. We have got a shortage of them at my work. And so I'm going to start to make knee rugs instead of shawls for the moment, because we gifted a whole heap of shawls just before Christmas. I made a few, my beautiful friend Amanda made a heap, and they were gifted and so well received. And then I had a little look in one of our linen cupboards in our home, and I noticed that a lot of we really were quite short on knee rugs. It's something that both men and women can use and do use. So even if we have a resident in a wheelchair or a tub chair, they can still use a knee rug. So that's going to be the focus for me in 2020. I was very lucky enough to receive a lot of gifted yarn last year, which I'm so thankful for. So I'm literally just going to work through that stash and get some knee rugs crocheted up so that my residents, just to give to my residents. So I am looking for some cute knee rug patterns. If anybody knows any knee rug patterns, I would love, love, love it if you comment in the box below and let me know what is your go-to pattern if you are making a knee rug, or I guess a baby blanket would be kind of about the same size. So I'm sort of basing it on about a meter square or 1.2 by meter. That's sort of what the size that I'm thinking of. So it probably is quite reminiscent of a baby blanket, but obviously it's going to go to adults. So I would love it. If you've got any suggestions, please leave them in the comment box. I would really love to be pointed in the direction of some really nice patterns. Obviously there's the granny square and the granny stripe, which I will do, but if there are any other patterns that you can recommend, I would love, love, love you to suggest them. That would be so good. So they're kind of my goals for 2020. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a year of the sock. I'm going to be crocheting up a whole bunch of knee rugs for my residents, and I am going to be making a heap of amigurumi because I love it and I really, really enjoy it. I'm going to be really quite intentional about what I'm spending my time on crafting. I know that we have I've watched a lot of YouTubers that I love to watch talk about their 2020 goals, and I didn't want to call it a goal as such, because then I don't want to feel like a failure at the end if I don't actually do it. So it's kind of like my 2020 dreams and intentions. And I'm just really, really thankful for this little YouTube channel, my little corner of YouTube. I love to chat with you guys and share about what I'm working on, and really be a community and a support for each other. There are some new crochet alongs that are coming out that have just started. I know that Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter is doing a block party. Her and beautiful Karen from Happiness is Homemade. They are or Karen's doing the admin, I think, and Debbie's kind of the host. So I will link Deb's latest video in the description box below. Go and check that out. I am definitely going to participate. It sounds like lots and lots of fun. And also Chronically Crocheting, that channel. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lady. She is also she's doing a stash down, which is so up my alley, because I don't know about you, but I do not need to buy any more yarn. Even though I just said I think I've probably bought like 4 skeins of hand-dyed, independent dyed yarn over the last few weeks, because I couldn't help it. They had some really good deals on over the Christmas and New Year period, and like I said, my anxiety was pretty high, so I did a little bit of shopping. Sorry about that. Not really. I'm not really sorry. Yeah, so I'm just going to be much more intentional about what I'm buying this year. I have been gifted a heap of beautiful acrylic yarns, which I am so excited to work through. So I will be participating in the stash down. I will also leave that video in the description box below. Go and check it out. Yeah, so I'm just being a bit more intentional about my craft budget, and also what I am working on, and just being very deliberate about, I think, not getting really overwhelmed and getting like lost down the abyss of continual new patterns. I know that there are always beautiful patterns, and I know that I buy a heap of patterns because I love to support the pattern makers and stuff. So yeah, just being a little bit more mindful about that. But yeah, I'm really excited for 2020. I am expectantly waiting to see what God will do for me. I'm so thankful for His grace that got me through some pretty crazy weeks before. I'm thankful for so much. I'm thankful for an amazing community, including my Yarny sisters on here that have reached out and supported and encouraged and prayed for me. It's been amazing. I've had, people like from the other side of the world sending me love and prayers, and knowing and letting me know that like they are supporting and loving on me from the other side of the world, which literally just blows my mind. So thank you so much to everybody that has reached out. I have so appreciated and loved every single one of you. I am very thankful for my Yarny sisters. I would also like to eventually, at some point this year, possibly begin a Zoom chat group where we can chat and crochet together. I know that there are a few already happening, and this one will not be exclusive. I know that sometimes it can feel a little bit exclusive when there's like a group of people and you don't feel like you're included, but I'm really mindful about that. And so I am hopeful, once I work out some technology, if anybody knows how to actually create a Zoom group, that would be so cool if you could drop me a comment in the comment box, because I will definitely get in touch with you to pick your brains. So I hope this video finds you well, amazing people. It is 2020. We are in the middle of a new decade, and I know that it's going to be a beautifully blessed season for all of us. So until next time, take care, be blessed, happy hooking and knitting, and I will chat with you guys again really soon. See ya.